Hello everyone, this is editorial video for problem plates between candles of LeetCode B weekly contest 64. Let's quickly see the problem statement. In problem statement we are given a string S which is 0 indexed and it is having only these two characters. Like the string is having only two characters, either this or this. This represents this represents a plate and this represents a candle. Now what we are asked, we are given q queries. In each query we are given two indices left I and right I, and which denotes the substring S from index left I to right I. And for each query we need to tell the number of plates between candles that are in this substring. Now when a plate can be between the candles. Let's say this is the whole string, and in query we are given this string. So we need to tell the number of plates here which are between the candles. For plate to be between a candle, it should have a candle in its right and a candle in its left. Then only the plate will be between two candles. So we need to tell the count of number of plates which are between the candles. Let's see one example. In example 1, we are given this string and these two queries. Let's see. This is query 1 and this is query 2. In query 1, we are given indices left I as 2, left 0 as 2, and left and right 0 as 5. In query 2, we are given left 0 as 5, left 1 as 5, and right 1 as 9. In query number 1, we can see that this plate and this plate are between two candles. So the count is 2. For this query 1, we are having answer as 2, and for query 2, we are having answer 3. Because these three plates are between two candles, so we need to tell the count of these plates which are between candles. Now let's see how we will be approaching this problem. Let's say this is the whole string. Let's say this is a substring in which we want to find the number of plates. Let's say we are on this ith place. We are on this ith plate. This is the index I and we are having a plate here. Now to tell whether this plate will be included or will be contributing in answer or not, we just need to check that whether, let's say this is left and this is right. We just need to check whether there some index exists which is less than or equal to right, and it is having a candle there. Similarly, we just need to check in left some index which is greater than or equal to left and is having a candle there. Then only this plate will be able to contribute in our answer. Now let's see how we will be able to do it. We need to do it very efficiently in O1 time. We can see that number of queries are quite large and S is also quite large. For that, now how to approach this problem, we can just take the prefix sum of the number of plates we are having. After taking prefix term, after taking prefix term, prefix sum, prefix I will tell the number of candles, we are having in string as from index 0 to I. Now after that, after getting this, we need to also know that, let's say, this is the string we get, this is a substring we get. Let's say id1 is the first index which is having a candle here, and it is greater than or equal to left, and id2 is a last index which is just less than or equal to right. So that's what we need to find. For finding it, because we need only these two. Let's say we are having a candle here, let's say we are having a plate here. Now if a, now if a candle will exist here, or a candle will exist here, then if we will check with the last candle, then also it will be fair. And if we will check the from the first candle, then also it will be fair to check, because even if we are having candle in between, then also at the leftmost side we are having a candle, so it will always be contributing in the answer. If we will check with the first candle which is appearing, and from the last candle which is appearing in the range left to right. So we just need to count the number of we just need to count the number of plates which are between these indexes id1 and id2, because that will be the number of plates which will be contributing. Because if the plate will exist here, then it will be never be contributing to the answer, because it will never be having a candle in right of it. Similarly, if the plate is here, then also it will be not be contributing in the answer, because it will not be having any candle in left to it. So that's what we need to do in each query. Now for finding id1 and id2, we can use binary search. Let's see how we will be doing in code part now. This is I have taken the length of a string. After that, this is the array for prefix sum, and idx will be storing, this is for prefix sum of number of plates till ith index, and this idx, it will be storing indexes of candles. After taking, we are just making pri equals to 1 where we are having a plate, else it is a candle, so we are putting the pushback index of that candle. After it, I am taking prefix sum for pre. This is the answer, vector int answer. Ln is the size of index dot size, like how many candles we are having in total. After that, for each query, I am finding the starting index. This is the left and right. After that, for finding id1, This is not the ID1 which I have talked in the diagram. Like this is not the ID1. We will be finding ID1 using binary search on that IDX array. It will be increasing. You will find the we will find the index which is just greater than or equal to left. Similarly, we will find ID2 which is just less than or equal to right. For that, we will use upper bound, and for it we will use lower bound, because lower bound will give us the iterator to the element which is just greater than or equal to LFT, and upper bound will give us to iterator to the element which is just greater than right. So we are subtracting -1 also to get to the iterator which is just less than or equal to right. After it, we need to check whether what we get the value of id1 and id2 it is valid or not, like it is lying in the range 0 to ln or not. If it is lying in the range and id1 is less than id2, means they are not equal, then we will just do id1 equals to idx id1 and id2 equals to idx id2, because ultimately we need the index at which there is a candle. So we will do idx id1, because this id1 was telling the index will telling the will telling the index which will be having value just greater than or equal to left in idx. So we are doing id1 equals to idx id1, id2 equals to idx id2. After that, we are finding the answer for this current query. We are taking pre id2, it is number of candles from string 0 to id2. If id1 minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, then we will subtract number of candles from string 0 to id1 minus 1, so that we can get number of candles from S id1 to id2. So we are pushing the value. If we cannot find some valid id1 and id2, then we will simply push back 0. After that, we are returning our answer array. That's it. The complexity of this program will be on plus like it will be on plus q log ln. Here n is the length of string, q is the number of queries, and ln is the number of candles we are having. That's it. You can take this also as log n. It will reduce to q log n only. If we will take n and log n as same, then it is like n log n solution only, so it will pass, as constraints are up to 10 to power 5 only. Thanks for watching.